Hello guys, and welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut and sew this Pencil Bubu dress. So you can see this is a little bit big. This is for a plus size, so I just had to wait to just sample the dress. So you can see it is a very beautiful piece. The downside is meant to be tight, and then the top part is still fitted, but it has like this elephant effect. So you can see the back, you can see everything about it. Is a beautiful piece. So guys, if you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please, I would appreciate for you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video with your friends. Okay guys, so this is the fabric that I'm going to be making use of. I actually made use of an Ankara fabric. So at the end of the day, I used about it's a little bit more than like 3.5 yards of fabric. That's what I used to achieve that for a size 20. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to fold my fabric. I just want to get the full length because I'm using the full width of the Ankara. So this is 60 inches. So I measured 60 inches straight, and then I cut out two pieces. You can see it's folded into 60 inches long. So I'm using the full entire width of the Ankara. So I folded it, which is about 24 inches. Sorry, it's not up to 24, like 23 inches. That is when you fold. Yes, it's about 23 inches. So at this point, I'm just trying to slant it, and then after that, the part where that is going to have that elephant effect, I came down to like 30 inches. So I marked that point, and then I added 2 inches to it, and then you can see. So I'm just marking it. Yes, so at this point, this is about 32. That's from the shoulder. I came down to 32. That part that will have that elephant effect. So at this point, I'm trying to mark my bust point. Why am I marking the bust point? So that when I want to tighten it, when I want to shaping it, I will know where exactly how to do my measurement. So that was why I did this. It's not like it is really necessary. Okay, so after that, the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to come to the down. So I want to measure how wide I want that down part to be. That's the pencil part. So for this, I actually used about 14 inches. So you can see. So I'm marking it. I'm just trying to mark it. I used about 14 inches, so which is like 28 inches. So you can see I'm marking it. So for this, if you want to do it, you can just use your own measurement. You can, for instance, if your hip is 40, you can add like 6 inches to it. So it depends on what you want. So after that, you can see I marked it into that point where I came down to about 32 inches. So you can see. After that, the next thing I'm going to do now, I'll mark my neckline. So for the neckline, I actually wanted to use a V neckline. So I used 3.5 inches wide for the back, and then the front. So that's the back. That's my back neckline. I came down with like 1.5, and then for the V, I used about 7 inches for my V. That's for the front V neckline. So you can see, because the back and the front they are folded together, like I said, I have two pieces there. So if you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. Okay, so you can see I've marked that part. So the first thing, I'll cut out the back neckline. So after cutting out the back neckline, I will now cut out the front neckline. So you can see the V now. The V is for only the front, not the back, please note. Okay, so I'll now cut out the front. So yes, so after cutting out everything, I'm going to open it so that you will see. But before then, let's cut out the pencil part. So like I said, this pencil part, this down part, it actually came down from the down part of your hips. So you can make it as tight as you want, you understand. So there are some are very tight that they even have a slit at the back. So it depends on what you want. But this one was not very tight, so there was no point putting a slit at the back. Okay, so I'll just cut that open. So you can see I've removed that. So you can see the pencil part at the down, and then the elephant effect at the top. So you can see when you open it up, this is how it is going to look. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do, this point, I'm just trying to measure where, when I'm sewing the elephant effect, where I'm going to stop it. That was why I used my bust. You can see that bust line, I'm marking it, because when I'm stitching you need to a sleeve opening at that point. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this point, I'm just trying to mark where I am going to place my stitch. That's when I'm sewing. So this down part, you're actually going to sew this down part from the inside, and then the elephant part you are going to sew from the outside. Okay, so after everything, I placed it on my mannequin. I'm trying to use my applique for it because I want to add applique to the front. So I'm trying to find out how well, so I placed it on my dress form to find out how well I will be able to achieve the V effect. Initially I was trying to place it here, so the next thing I'm just trying to, I will go and fold the neckline. So I want to turn the neckline, so I actually use the bias. I just use the bias binding to just cover the neckline because my applique is still going to cover it, so I did not need to do a facing, so I just used the bias. So I turned the neckline with a bias. So in case, for those of you that don't know how to do this, you can check through my channel. I do this a lot. I usually use it to teach beginners how to finish their neckline easily. So after stitching the first one, you're just going to push it inside and then you will stitch it down, so it will give you a flat effect. So you can see, so you see how the front looks like. So the next thing, I'm going to take the back and the front, I'll place them together. I want to join it on the shoulder part, but when I join it, I'm not going to finish it. So I came back again after joining the back and the front. I came back again to my dress form again to come and cut the applique and then place it. So I'm trying to get that V effect. At this point, when I placed it like this, it was looking fine. If the dress was my own, honestly, I would have let the down part be square like this because it was really fine. But of course, when somebody has ordered for a dress that has a V shape applique, and then you go and give them square one, say because it is fine, you are on your own. So that was what happened. So that part, it was a little bit difficult, so I now derived another option. I marked the V, that's, I just created the V style line with my chalk. Excuse me. So I'm trying to check and then just created it. Make sure that what you have on the other side is the same thing, and then so I'm just trying to mark it and then created that V effect. So at this point, after creating the V effect, yes, it was looking good. So I brought my applique and then I began to, because the applique is square, so it would be a little bit difficult, so I had to start using my scissors to cut the applique, you understand, because I needed to cut it and then place it, let everything arrange inside the V parts that I had already marked out. So that was what I was trying to do. And then after everything, I placed them, filled it up, I pinned them, and then I'll start stitching them down. Okay, so you can see, so that was what I did. I just layered them until I covered everything and then stitched them. So you can see, after everything, this is how it looks. You can see that it was better. I did it this way. Okay, so after everything, this is how it looks, and I'm going to join the shoulder part. So after joining the shoulder part, the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to turn our bubu inside. Firstly, I'll fold the hem and just fold it and then turn the bubu inside, because we are going to join the straight part, as the pencil part of our bubu. So can you see? So I'm going to now stitch it on the machine, just stitch it like this, can you see, and stitch it down to the hem, and then do the same thing to the other side. So by the way, if you want to register for my online classes, you can see my number on the screen. Send me a message on WhatsApp. So for this part, that's the bubu part, the butterfly part, you can see what I am trying to do. I'm trying to mark, because this we are going to stitch it outside. The reason for this, if you do not stitch it outside, the whole inside part of your body is going to be showing. There are some people that actually leave it like, if it was a lace, you can leave it like this and then wear like a shining camisole inside. So some people still do it that way. But if you don't want that, just measure your arm opening. Can you see, from the shoulder I came down to up to like 12 inches and then stopped. So for this part, I'm just trying to make sure, so I'm trying to check what I have here so that everything will be equal. Okay, so you can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to check to check the measurement, the bust measurement. So you come down, so you, for your sleeve opening, you can use 10, you can use 12. So you just come down to like 10 or 12 inches, depends on how open you want it to be, and then mark it. And then it's from this place, that's where you will stitch the butterfly part. You stitch it from this outside, and then take it, let it get to the hip side. Okay, so I'm just trying to double check it, because this was actually someone actually ordered the dress, so I'm trying to use their measurement to build it. For those of you that don't know, you can order my dresses. You just tell us what you want, we'll make it for you with your own measurement, and then we'll send to you. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so after that, you are just going to place it this way, and then you bring it on the right side of the dress, and then you are going to run a stitch. So you just run a stitch from this hip area to that part where your sleeve opening is. So you just run it, use a very matching thread, okay, and then you match it. So it is a simple dress, a simple piece, but very gorgeous and elegant bubu. So at the end of the day, can you see how it looks on my body? It looks so fine, so beautiful. Even me, I loved the outcome. Mind you, this dress was still going to stone it, was still going to use stones to design it, so it's going to be really gorgeous. So can you see? So like guys, if you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much guys.